Chosen ones, empaths, the narcissist strategically made you feel this way. They made you feel like you're nothing. They devalued you. They invoked feelings of jealousy by them going with a new supply. This is all deliberate. They know what they're doing. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing throughout the course of the relationship when they devalued you. When they made you feel like nothing. They done this constantly. They put you through devaluation. You see? So they want to break you. They want to break you, and their idea of breaking you was, if I go with someone new, you know, they done temperament checkers when they were with you. They worked out in their heads that if they go off with someone new, it's going to totally destroy you. And you have to understand that you're dealing with someone that wants to destroy you. You're not dealing with someone that wants to make you feel good, that wants to make you feel loved. You're not dealing with someone that wants you to know your value. You're not dealing with someone who wants you to know your worth. You're dealing with someone who wants to devalue you, who wants to make you feel like nothing. They're plotting revenge on you. This may have been for narcissistic injuries you inflicted through the relationship. This may have been, well, this would be narcissistic injuries as well. Just you not tolerating their BS. You standing up to them. This all inflicts injuries upon them, and they seek to get revenge. Now, what a lot of you fail to realize is, because I see it in the comment section, you say, oh, they've got a new supply now, they're not thinking about me, they're over me. It's not the case. It's just not how human nature is. Doesn't matter how evil they are. You know, doesn't matter how evil they are. You were with them for a period of time. They were used to the way you do things. And a lot of you are falling victim to believing the devaluation, to believe in the illusion the narcissist is trying to paint to you. Narcissists can never truly be satisfied, right? So the longer they were with you, the more they devalued you, the less worth you were in their eyes. But the devaluation, the value that they're saying you're not worth is an illusion. They're saying you're not worth anything. God's not saying that. The universe isn't saying that. You are worth a lot. You're a precious stone. You're like a precious stone. You just don't realize it yet. Because you've been going through abuse. You're a victim of abuse, and you've been going through abuse for a long period of time. So when you catch wind that the narcissist has discarded you, they've cheated on you, they've gone with someone new, you feel like you're replaceable. That's the first mistake you're making, right? The further you go down in your healing journey, the more you'll realize how irreplaceable you actually are. There's things you've done for the narcissist that no one on earth is going to do for the narcissist. Let's just be quite frank. There's things you've done for the narcissist that no one is going to do. And you know why I say no one? Because you're a unique individual. And the way you handle situations is different to everyone. As much as I say chosen ones and empaths, there's still certain things that you done for your narcissist that I wouldn't do. And there's certain things that I done for the narcissist in my life that you wouldn't do. And that is just the way it is. There's certain things that you done for them that no one will do for them again. Now, this thing that I'm talking about that you used to do for them, this was supply for them, right? Everything is supply for them. It's true. E equals MC squared, everything is energy. But these lot convert that. It's the way they convert your energy into a supply source that keeps them alive, that keeps them maintained, that keeps their everything in check within their body, you know. And you done these certain things for them that really built them up. You know, when they were with you, they were desperate to have you in the beginning. Don't forget that. They were desperate to have you. They wanted you. They wanted to be with you. They love bombed you. They showed you how much they needed you in their life. Now they want to step on you. That's all that's happened. Now they're trying to step on you and show that they're better than you, that they don't need you, that you're nothing. Don't believe it. Just don't believe it. You need to see how you are irreplaceable, right? And the way that you can see it is how the narcissist is acting now with their new supply. No one just meets someone new and I'm happily ever after. You think about your ex. You think about your ex. Even normal non-narcissistic people, if they go off with someone new, they have reminders of their ex. They're used to their ex. And this is what I'm saying. These lot have ran into a dusty. It's not like you think you can just leave someone, go to the nearest person that you can get with, and it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's just not the case. The world don't work like that. There's narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, and other toxic individuals on every corner. And it's highly likely that these lot have met a toxic individual. They might not be as toxic as the narcissist that you was with. They might not be. But they might be. They might be just as toxic or even more toxic. Right? And as I've always said, even when we was the empath in their lives, right? Even when we was the empath in their lives, a high supply source, they were still thinking about their ex when they were with us. They were still thinking about their ex when they were with us in the beginning. They made us their primary target, yeah. But they still tried to make us do things that their ex used to do. And I'm not trying to trigger anyone here, but this is what they used to do. They were still thinking about their ex when they were with us. And now the difference is you're the ex and they're with their new supply and they're thinking about you. But the difference is, right, this channel is made for empaths and chosen ones. Okay? And how you know you're an empath and how you know you're a chosen one is you have empathy. If you have empathy, if you don't like to harm others, if you don't take satisfaction on bringing others down, if you can put yourself in others' shoes, and you like, you know, we do make mistakes in life, we do hurt people's feelings, but you generally want the wellness for mankind, you want the good for mankind, you don't want to bring harm to people, then I believe you're a chosen one, right? I believe you're an empath, right? Now, these lot can't survive without an empath. Our supply source is so potent. Our supply source is so potent to a narcissist. This is why the narcissist now realizes how irreplaceable you are and the best they ever had. They only realize this afterwards. Not when they were with you. They used you as a stepping stone. But they didn't realize they're stepping into a ditch. They used you as a stepping stone and there was a whole plummet after that step where they've downgraded. Maybe you can see with the new supply how the new supply is a downgrade. That's a telltale sign. You see that they're a downgrade. You know? Don't compare yourself to anyone, but you can just tell. You can tell when they downgrade. And it's highly likely that the narcissist is downgraded with their new supply. It's highly, highly likely that they've downgraded. And this is when they get their feelings of just how great you are. And this is why you're winning. You might be in pain. You might feel like they've left you. You might feel like they were winning at one point, but they're not. The reality of the situation is they gave into their illusionary mind that you were nothing and you were valueless, and they felt like this new person was high value, only to get over there and realize that you're the prize jewel. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Now they realize your worth. This is how backwards thinking they are. But I'm not telling you this for you to let them back in. Because if you let them back in, it might be great for a couple of days and then it's going to go back to what it used to be. We can't let them back in now. They've made a mistake. They've gone with someone else. We can't afford to let someone like that back into our lives. And plus, we don't know how many new suppliers they have gone with before they, we even found out about their new supply. The narcissist knows your worth now. Everything comes down to you not knowing your value. And I promise you, the longer you go in your healing journey, the more you realize and understand your value. The more you understand it. And that's what you've got to know. You've got to understand your value. You've got to understand what you're worth. Not just in the eyes of the narcissist, but in general. You're a kind, empathetic, loving person. You gave your whole heart to this individual. People aren't like that in this world. This is why we needed this to happen. We needed to learn that these people are in our world. We needed to learn that these demons exist in our world. This is what this is all about. This is the positive and the benefit that we gain from it. We know that people like this exist now, and it's preparing us for our future to not let someone like this in our lives again. The narcissist is out there now trying to turn the new supply into you. That's what they do. When they realize they can't get back with you, they go for the second best option. And their second best option is trying to convert that new supply into you. Then I know this is factual because they even done stuff with us about their ex. They even tried to make us do stuff that their ex used to do. That's what they've done. That's what they're like. So they still felt close to their ex. And this is their biggest mistake. And this is what eats at them now. Because when they had us, they were still not healed. The narcissist doesn't heal. The narcissist never goes on a healing journey. The narcissist jumps from person to person to person. They never go on a healing journey. Right? And this was their mistake. They had the biggest blessing in their lives, which was you, come into their life. And all they could do was think about their ex because they didn't give it the time. And it's the same with us. If you don't heal properly and you meet someone, this new person that you meet could be really good for you. But because you're not healed enough yet, it's not going to work out. And this is what the narcissist done with us. They weren't healed enough yet from their ex. They were damaged goods. And we done everything for them. And they just took us for granted. For the entirety of the relationship, they took us for granted. They didn't know our worth. And only now, you could have been with them decades, right? They only realize your worth now and how irreplaceable you actually are. Only now. Now they're getting the feelings of how irreplaceable you are. Now they're getting the feelings of how this new supply doesn't cut it for them. And it's not as potent as your supply used to be. Even our sexual energy is at an all-time high. Our sexual energy is so high, right? And I don't mean that it means we are intimate lots and lots. I mean, our energy when we're involved in that is very high. And we know how to connect with people spiritually. We connect with people very deeply. And that's what the narcissist is missing now. They're missing that. They're missing how you used to care for them, the way you used to be able to fix situations in their life, able to fix problems, the way you used to lift their spirits up, the way you used to make them feel happy. They were in a bad situation when we met them. They were in a bad way when we met them. Let's face it, they were. They were in a bad way. And they took you for granted. For a moment, they may have even realized, this is a true blessing, but they forget it. They're very selfish individuals. So when you got with them, they felt like, oh, it was me who done it. That's what they think, like, oh, I get what I want. That's how the narcissist thinks. I get what I want. I can get what I want. I do what I want. I get what I want. So that's what they thought about you, They felt like, yeah, I've manipulated them. I made them want me. I've said that I love you words, and they're saying I love you back. I've manipulated them. That's what they think. They think it's all down to them. But now they know they effed up. Now they know they seriously effed up with this downgrade they're with. If you're out there and you're comparing yourself and you're feeling like this new supply is an upgrade to you, I need you to look within and realize how special you really are. Because that's your low self-esteem. That's the demons. That's stuff trying to drag you down. I know for 100% fact that if you're an empath and the narcissist is out there with someone new, you're just not looking beneath the veil and seeing how the narcissist is downgraded. You're just not seeing how the narcissist is downgraded. I saw it when I saw my narcissist with the new supply on a picture. Straight away I saw it. I thought, you've actually, I didn't know about the terminology downgrade and stuff like that to do with narcissism, but I looked at it and I said, wow, you had me and you went to that? That's basically what my thinking was. I thought, what the hell? And it's not just looks, it's just, you can tell. You can just pick up on the energy. We're very good at picking up on energy. You can pick up on the energy even through a photo. And you can tell, and you're like, whoa, this person downgraded like that, And you can see, I saw that how the social media was orientated towards me, right? And I knew it was orientated towards me because the narcissist, I don't grow a beard, right? I don't grow a beard as such on my sides, right? There's like small hairs, but I don't really grow it there, right? And the narcissist always used to say, oh, they like that, right? And then in the picture, they were kissing the new supply on the beard. So I realized that they knew I would be looking. And then they knew they'd done that to try and trigger me, to try and hurt me. But I saw right through it. I saw that they've deliberately took that picture in that way to try affect my feelings, right? And this is what the narcissist is doing now with their social medias. They're doing these social media displays for you, to hurt you. They know they gave you no closure. They know you need answers, but you're getting your answers here. You need to understand that they're in a regretful mess now. They're in a regretful mess, and the narcissist now realizes how irreplaceable you are and how the best you've ever had. A lot of you lot don't realize the Hoovers you receive. I didn't realize about Hoovers. So I was thinking, oh, I'm waiting for the Hoover, I'm waiting for the Hoover. I already had numerous Hoovers. Especially at the beginning, I already had numerous Hoovers from the narcissist. From them putting money in my account to just doing things when they wasn't being coherent. They wasn't being coherent, but they were doing these Hoovers and checking my temperament. And a lot of us have had Hoovers, so think back to your journey. A lot of you have had Hoovers that you don't realize were actually Hoovers. You don't actually realize they were actually Hoovers at the time, right? But for those that haven't had any Hoovers, your Hoover's going to come. They're going to pop back up. You need to be prepared. All of us need to prepare now, right? Because they're never done with us. The narcissist is never done. You've got to understand how broken and distraught they are from losing you. There's not a waking moment that they don't stop thinking about you. And some of you may say that's not true. I'm telling you, even if they forget for an instant, you're back there in their minds again. They've got constant reminders of you every day. They're reminded of you by how the new supply operates. If the new supply is less toxic than they are, and they're able to manipulate the new supply and start making the new supply act like you, then you can see that's the case. Like, I saw it with the new, because I looked at the photo with the Narcissist and new supply, and I looked again once more, and I saw how the new supply was growing their hair. I've got long hair, so I noticed how they were growing their hair. Probably a suggestion from the Narcissist, like, you should grow your hair. This is what they do. This is what they do. They try and turn us into them. They try and turn the new supply into us. And they're never going to be able to do that. They're never going to be able to do that. You know? They're never going to be able to do that at all. Because you're unique. There's only one you. You need to know how special you are. You need to know how blessed you are to be the person you are. They walked out on you. It's their loss. Even if you cut them off, right? Because they were too toxic. Still, they walked out on you. It's their loss. They messed up, right? Regardless, you know, they're the ones that walked away from the situation and tried to go with someone new. It's their loss. You're not losing. You're only benefiting from this all. You're only benefiting from it. And I promise you, going into the future now, this is preparing you for your next relationship. This is preparing you not to tolerate this kind of behavior with people in your life, you know. This is preparing you. This is proper preparing you, right, for us in the future. I don't want none of you lot, really, I really don't, to feel like you can't do no better than a narcissist. If you feel like you can't do no better than a narcissist, you need to look within. You need to look within. You can do better than a narcissist. Don't let the demons or negative thinking try to pull you down and make you feel like you can't do better. Right? Because think about it. If you feel that way, how the hell do you think the narcissist thinks? If you could possibly think in your head, I can't do no better, how the hell do you think the narcissist thinks losing you? You know, certainly the narcissist knows they can't do no better than you. And they're having to settle now for someone else. They're having to settle. We're not going to be settlers. We need to raise the bar higher now. You know, what we're looking for, we need to raise the bar. We need to raise the bar. But the narcissist, I'm telling you, they know how irreplaceable you are. And it's a shame that they are made up this way, that they only realize after. They only realize after the event of how much of a blessing you were in their lives. But it's just the way it rolls. It's just the way it rolls. They only realize now how special you actually are, how much of a blessing you were in their lives. And a lot of it comes down to, we're fixers. The empath is a fixer. We like to fix things. And that's why the narcissist was attracted to us, because we fix broken people. So we need to be careful going forward with the broken people that try and enter our lives. Because they know. They just know. They know you're a person that likes to fix people. They can tell. A lot of these broken people, they do temperament checkers. The narcissist was broken before you met them. They were broken. So I don't even know what kind of position they're in now after losing you. You know, they're in some crazy, messed up, deranged position now. And all they've got left is reminders of you, probably from the belongings, the trinkets that they collected off you. You know, a lot of them keep our belongings. They keep them. They make little shrines out of them. And I'm joking, but they probably do, because it reminds me of, I said this before, don't know for you lot, I used to watch Hey Arnold, right? Hey Arnold, I used to watch Hey Arnold, and Helga used to call him Football Head. Hey Football Head. But secretly Helga had a little shrine of Arnold, a little gold shrine of Arnold, and she used to worship to it. And she used to like really cuss him out and be horrible to him and mean to him. And this is exactly how the narcissist is. The narcissist is very mean. For those of you that don't know Hey Arnold, I'm sorry, but I felt like I needed to bring it up again because it's a very crucial point. But this is how the narcissist is. They'll be horrible to you. They'll be mean to you. They'll treat you like trash. But really, once they get the realization, after they've been with someone new, they start to realize, and it kicks in and it enforces in about how special you were and about how much of a blessing you actually are in their lives. You know, you're irreplaceable. They're gonna be, look, I don't know how long this new supply is gonna last. Maybe they're gonna settle this new supply for the rest of their days. Maybe not. But they're not gonna be happy. They're not gonna be satisfied. They're not gonna be content. And all they can do is reflect about how days were with you, how life was with you. That's all they can do is reflect. That makes them feel close to you when they reflect about the days with you. And as I've mentioned so many times before, right, I know this to be true. I know this is true because of the Hoovers that I've experienced from the narcissist. Up to even 6 years, up to even a couple of months ago, I've had Hoovers from the narcissist, right? And it shows that I'm still in their minds. Don't worry when they go quiet. They go quiet, then they'll pop up again. They're waiting for you to break. They're waiting for you to beg for them back. None of us are going to beg for them back. We can all do better than them. We can all do better than a narcissist. You know, we all can do better. You're a special empath, right? You know, we made a mistake. Someone said in the comment that I used to say fuzzy love goggles. We used to have those love goggles on when we was with the narcissists. Now they're gone. Now we know what they are. We don't have these love goggles on no more. We don't have these love goggles on no more. These lot are our sworn enemies. These lot are our enemies. Never again are we going to let these lot back into our lives. Never again are we going to lay with them again. You know? This is what's going to tear them up. You want to hurt a narcissist? Keep away. You want to hurt a narcissist? Don't go back. You want to hurt a narcissist? Let them move on. You want to hurt a narcissist? Let them go with as many people as they want. As long as you're not letting them back in your lives. Because this is what hurts a narcissist. This is what destroys a narcissist. Losing you is what destroys a narcissist. Losing you is what destroys them. I'm telling you that we've done stuff for these narcissists that other people will not do on this earth, or other people don't even know how to do on this earth, right? There's stuff that we used to do for them. We picked them up at their all-time low. We helped them. We visited them when they were sick. We done certain things. We helped them when they were sick. We done stuff that people would not do. We done stuff that their own families were not doing for them. Their own friends were not doing for them. We jumped in and we tried to help them. And now it's their loss losing us. It's their loss losing us. We didn't lose anything. We've only gained. You might have gone through some days when you didn't eat properly and you didn't sleep properly. But those days have passed. And you have managed to get a night's rest. And you have managed to get a good meal down you. Right? Those days have passed now. But the narcissist is the one that loses by losing you. You need to understand, please, people, never put yourself down. You are irreplaceable. Your value is innumerable, right? I'm telling you, you are a special kind of someone. This is why this channel is made for these type of people. Look, you're going through an awakening now. You're awakening to the fact you're an empath. You're awakening to the fact you're a chosen one. I was on this journey too at one point. I didn't know I was an empath. I didn't know I was a chosen one. But it's by awakening to the fact that you are. And the reason I don't say chosen one because we're higher up than anyone or anything like that. I say you're chosen because you've been chosen to have empathy inside you. You're chosen to have that trait inside you that so many people on the earth are devoid of. They don't have empathy, right? And that's why you're special. And that's why the narcissist is going to be craving you. They're going to be cretin for you. They're going to be fiending for you because your supply was so potent, and they're never going to get that supply again. For whoever they go with, they're never going to get the supply that you used to offer them again. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, the spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.